Dragon Ball Super Tournament of Power 2, The Return of the Lost Universes, Episode 1. After the battles against Moro, Granola and Gas, and after the terrifying rise of Black Frieza, Universe 7 had finally entered a time of peace. But let's be honest, Goku and Vegeta never stopped training. Day after day, they pushed themselves beyond their limits. Goku continued mastering true Ultra Instinct, while Vegeta devoted himself to perfecting the devastating power of pure Hakai. However, on the other side of the multiverse, Zeno, the king of everything, sat on his throne, completely bored. The silence of the universes annoyed him. The same being who had once erased 6 entire universes with a single snap of his fingers now missed the excitement of watching incredible battle. Then a memory suddenly crossed his mind. He remembered Goku smiling at him after the last tournament of power. "Hey Zeno, we should have another tournament of power someday. That was awesome." Those words echoed through the Omni King's palace. At that moment, Zeno jumped to his feet. "I want another tournament of power." He paused for a second. But this one has to be way bigger." The present Zeno and future Zeno immediately burst into laughter, cheering excitedly. Only the Grand Priest remained silent. He already knew that single decision was about to change the fate of every universe once again. Moments later, a brilliant light spread across the entire multiverse. Zeno summoned the Super Dragon Balls with one wish in mind: to restore the 6 universes that had been erased long ago. Entire worlds were reborn. Galaxies came back to life. New Supreme Kais awakened, and then something completely unexpected happened. 6 brand new gods of destruction emerged alongside the restored universes, but these weren't ordinary gods of destruction. According to the Grand Priest, every single one of them possessed divine power far beyond the current Hakaishin. The Grand Priest gathered every angel and made the announcement: "The decision has already been made. A new tournament of power will begin. The restored universes will compete, bringing with them gods who should have never returned." Meanwhile, on Beerus's planet, Goku and Vegeta continued their intense training as Whis calmly watched from a distance. Suddenly, a mysterious angel, bearing an uncanny resemblance to Merus, appeared before them. His voice echoed across the planet. "By order of Lord Zeno, Universe 7 has officially been summoned to participate in the new tournament of power." Goku instantly stopped training. A huge smile spread across his face. "Finally, I've been dying for another good fight." Vegeta crossed his arms. "You never learn, Kakarot. Last time we almost got erased from existence." Whis simply smiled. "This tournament will be very different. Lord Zeno didn't just restore the erased universes. He recreated them with entirely new levels of divine power. Some of the new gods of destruction may even surpass Lord Beerus himself." Beerus nearly spit out his drink. "Wait, what? Stronger than me? There's no way." Whis looked at him with his usual calm expression. "I'm afraid it's true, Lord Beerus. Among the restored gods, there is one known as Azrael, the former god of destruction of Universe 17. Legend says he destroyed the very angel who trained him." Silence filled the planet. Even Goku's excitement faded. If someone powerful enough to destroy an angel was entering the tournament, this would be unlike anything they had ever faced elsewhere. The Grand Priest gathered every angel from every universe. For the first time, fear could be seen on their faces. Vados finally broke the silence. If Zeno truly restored the original gods, the balance of the multiverse could collapse. The Grand Priest slowly looked toward the endless void. Then he answered with complete confidence: "Balance never existed. Only the will of Zeno." With a simple wave of his hand, a brand new battlefield began taking shape. A divine arena, so massive, no dimension could possibly contain it. The divine sanctuary of the void, the stage where the second tournament of power would finally begin. Back on Beerus' planet, Goku stared into the stars. "Do you really think these new warriors are that strong?" Vegeta smirked. "Doesn't matter. If someone stronger than me shows up, I'll crush them." Whis couldn't help but smile. "Then I suggest both of you train harder than ever before. Because this time, your opponents won't simply be mortals. They are gods, reborn from nothingness itself, with power that goes beyond destruct." Goku's eyes lit up once again. A huge grin appeared on his face. "Now this is where the real tournament begins." The camera slowly pulled away as galaxies shimmered across the endless cosmos, far beyond the stars. The divine sanctuary of the void continued to grow. The entire multiverse trembled with unimaginable energy. Everything was about to change forever. The new tournament of power was about to begin. But this time, the scale was beyond anything the multiverse had ever seen. Not only would the 12 existing universes compete, but the 6 erased universes restored by Zeno had also returned. Within them slept gods and warriors who were never meant to exist again. In the sanctuary of the void, space and time twisted. Massive floating platforms stretched into infinity as gods, angels and mortals watched in complete silence. High above them all, the Grand Priest floated calmly, while the voices of the 2 Zenos echoed across the endless void. "Woohoo! This is gonna be fun! Let the fights begin!" Round 1. Broly versus the God of Gravity. The entire arena shook as Broly stepped forward, roaring like a wild beast. Standing across from him was Jiraiya, a mysterious warrior from Universe 15, a god capable of controlling gravity with nothing more than a flick of his hand. In an instant, Broly's body was crushed, the air vanished. Even the fighters from Universe 7 looked stunned. But then, Broly smiled. His power exploded. His energy kept rising, shattering the very laws of physics. The ground cracked. Gravity reversed. A colossal green aura erupted around him. Jiraiya pushed his gravity to its absolute limit, but Broly charged straight through it with raw, overwhelming power. Boom! One punch shattered half the arena. The impact was so insane that it warped the gravitational field of the entire sanctuary. Whis watched quietly. This Saiyan still has no limits. Round 2. Hit versus the banished ninja. As Broly powered back down, another battle began. Hit, the legendary assassin of Universe 6, faced a warrior nobody had ever seen before. Kronel, a banished ninja from an erased universe. His ability, absolute time control, a technique so broken it completely cancelled Hit's time skip. Kronel moved as if time itself didn't exist. Every strike landed on multiple versions of Hit at once, but Hit simply smirked. "I only needed to watch you once." Then, he bent space inside time itself, creating 0 point, a temporal rift where not even Kronel could move. In the blink of an eye, Hit appeared behind him and drove a single strike straight through his heart. The battle was over. The gods of destruction said nothing. The angels remained perfectly still. Everyone could feel it. The real threat hadn't arrived yet. The arrival of the eternal warrior. Without warning, the tournament's barrier began to shake. The sky split open. Golden light flooded the entire arena. From within the light, a mysterious figure slowly descended. Tall, calm, eyes glowing with pure, overwhelming power. For the first time, the Grand Priest looked genuinely shocked. "Impossible. You were sealed away ages ago." The stranger smiled. "The gods have played with creation long enough. Now it's time to fix their mistake." Just then, it was Ion, a warrior no one had ever heard of. His presence alone was so overwhelming that the weaker universes began breaking apart the moment he appeared. Beerus felt the pressure and slowly stood up. That power, it's not mortal, and it's not divine either. Whis kept his eyes on Ion. No, he is the origin of every god. The first god falls. The arena cracked apart as Ion casually raised one hand. One of the newly restored gods of destruction charged him without hesitation. He never even got close. With a single motion, he was erased from existence. Ion stared at the fading energy. Pathetic gods, unworthy of ruling creation. Silence consumed the arena. Even Zeno stopped laughing. Goku and Vegeta step in. Goku walked forward with a determined grin. "Looks like things just got serious." Vegeta crossed his arms. "Don't hold back, Kakarot. This isn't the time to play around." The 2 Saiyans charged together. Vegeta unleashed Ultra Ego, wrapped in blazing purple flames. Goku awakened Perfect Ultra Instinct. Their combined auras exploded across the sanctuary of the void, lighting up the entire battlefield. They attacked Ion together, but he didn't even move. With a single blink, time itself froze around them. Ultra Instinct is nothing more than a spark of divine power you never truly understood. One effortless strike, and both Saiyans were hurled into another dimension. The crowd froze in shock. Beerus shouted, "Goku! Vegeta!" Beyond Ultra Instinct, inside that mysterious dimension, something changed. Goku's mind and body became perfectly synchronized. Time itself slowed. His aura began transforming. Whis watched in disbelief. He's going beyond Ultra Instinct. He's awakening. Supreme Instinct. The awakening. A radiant white and gold light surrounded Goku. His hair shimmered with silver and golden tones. His energy felt calm, yet terrifying enough to erase worlds. He slowly opened his eyes. The universe itself bent around his presence. For the first time, Aion smiled. Interesting, a mortal touching the power of the creators. Goku looked straight at him. I don't care who or what you are. I won't let anyone destroy everything we've fought to protect. Their clash ripped open space itself. Blinding light swallowed the battlefield. Goku had surpassed Ultra Instinct and awakened a power the multiverse had never witnessed before. Supreme Instinct, everything had changed. The universe trembled. Goku and Vegeta charged Aion once again. One guided by Supreme Instinct, the other consumed by Ultra Ego. Perfect balance between serenity and destruction. Aion folded his arms and smiled. So mortals can reach the power of creation. Fascinating. Goku vanished. An instant later, he appeared above Aion, unleashing a relentless barrage. Vegeta attacked from below, his fist wrapped in violent purple energy. The impact shook the sanctuary of the void. Even the angel stepped back, but Aion didn't flinch. Instead, he split into temporal copies, attacking from different points in time. Vegeta crashed into the ground. Goku floated in the air, breathing heavily. Then, his body adapted. Supreme Instinct became completely stable. Whis couldn't hide his amazement. He surpassed Ultra Instinct. His body and soul are finally in perfect harmony. Goku smiled. Now I get it. It's not about forcing power. It's about letting it flow. White and gold light erupted around him. Vegeta rose again, surrounded by blazing Ultra Ego flames. You're not leaving me behind, Kakarot. The two Saiyans rushed forward together. Their final strike created a blinding flash that swallowed everything. The entire sanctuary shook. For the first time, Aion stumbled backward. But before anyone could celebrate, the sky split apart. Crimson lightning tore through the void. The ground shattered. An ancient, forbidden energy emerged. A terrifying fusion of destruction and holiness. The Grand Priest's expression changed. No, he shouldn't exist. A man in black and gold robes slowly descended from the heavens. Spiky hair, crimson eyes, an aura that warped reality itself. He spoke calmly. You call this a tournament, yet the pawns still believe the board is real. It was Azrael, the god of destruction of Universe 17, the forbidden god. Beerus whispered, the god who destroyed his own angel. Aion stared at him. So, you survived the destruction of your universe. Azrael answered without emotion. I didn't survive. I was reborn. Complete silence. The Grand Priest raised his staff. Azrael, in the name of Zeno, leave this place. Azrael smiled. Zeno, the child who erases worlds out of boredom. Today, he'll be judged too. A golden blast shot toward the Grand Priest. With one effortless swing, the Grand Priest cut it in half. The collision ripped open space-time itself, revealing collapsing universes beyond reality. The gods of destruction stepped back. Goku and Vegeta tried to intervene, but the pressure alone sent them flying. Azrael looked directly at Goku. A mortal has touched the river of creation. Interesting. Goku took a deep breath. I don't care what you are. If you're trying to destroy everything, you'll have to go through me first. Azrael raised one hand. A glowing golden symbol appeared in the sky. Every god suddenly felt unbearably heavy. Those who serve the throne will be erased. Vegeta smirked. Kakarot, this guy's completely insane. I kinda like him. Together they charged once more. Supreme Instinct and Ultra Ego collided with Azrael. For the first time, the forbidden god took a single step back. He looked at his own arm, then smiled. So, even creation still has sparks that refuse to die. Suddenly, his aura exploded. The entire sanctuary of the void shattered. Goku and Vegeta crashed to the ground, completely exhausted. Then, Kibito Kai appeared holding two glowing golden Potara earrings. These aren't ordinary Potara. They're origin Potara. But if you use them, you may never separate again. Goku slowly stood. Vegeta, without saying another word, they both put on the earrings. The cosmic sky erupted in light. A power unlike anything before consumed the sanctuary of the void. A voice echoed across the galaxies. Kaioken, multiplied 100 times. Vegito Blue was born. Blue divine energy intertwined with blazing crimson Kaioken, creating an overwhelming storm of godlike power. Without hesitation, Vegito charged straight at Azrael, but in a single blink, he was banished to another dimension, a place with no beginning and no end, a prison from which no one had ever escaped. Then, Vegeta shattered reality itself. His power exploded beyond imagination. With one colossal punch, he ripped open the dimension. The shockwave tore through the cosmic void, missing the arena and heading straight toward the Grand Priest. The Grand Priest simply raised one finger and stopped the entire attack, as if it were nothing. The universe trembled. Absolute silence fell over the battlefield. The sanctuary of the void shook violently. The battle between Vegito Blue and Azrael had already surpassed every known limit. Every punch distorted reality itself. Their power had become so overwhelming. It seemed capable of destroying the tournament arena and the multiverse along with it.